So, in case you didn't notice, there's this idea of giving illegals a bunch of money, and I just wanted to explain this. This is very similar to the video that I did on UBI a while back. Same basic idea. The reason that they're giving all this money to illegals and all this so-called free shit to people the illegals that are coming to the country is because they need to, this is a bailout for banks. This is a bailout for banks. It's a bailout for all these mega corporations. It's a bailout for all these hedge funds. It's a bailout for Wall Street. It's not to actually help these people. Now, of course, the side effect is the American people get fucked. But this is to bail out these companies. Now, what's the mechanism? It works like this. They know for a fact that if they give illegals a bunch of pocket money to spend, they're going to spend it at the majority of it's going to be spent in these big companies. And these big companies are eventually that money's going to go back to the banks. It's just a way to keep these things around. See, Americans are kind of running out of money, right? I mean, younger Americans, the spending Americans, because remember, your spending typically peaks at about age 42 to 45. That's typically where most of the spending peaks. Well, boomers are long past their peak. There aren't very many Gen Xers, and a lot of Gen Xers are past that spending peak as well. And the next two generations behind that, which is your millennials and Zoomers, they don't have any fucking money, right? I mean, they're kind of broke. So there's not going to be a whole lot of spending. So all these giant companies can't continue the way that they've been. So they're going to end up going out of business. Or they're going to just give a bunch of illegals a bunch of dollars, and then they're going to spread those dollars around, and that's all it is. It's just to make it look good. That's all this shit is. It has nothing to do with humanity, compassion, or it has nothing to do with any of that. They're just bailing out these companies. So, yeah, that's the program with all of this. It's just a bunch of bailouts, and it's without doing an actual, according to Hoyle, bailout, but it's a bailout.